Hello? Hello? Welcome to John live stream. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Hello? Welcome. Okay, welcome. Today in our tea class, I would love to share a very fragrant blended Chinese Osmanthus Longjing, Longjing Dragon Well green tea. This tea, this tea has a very interesting fragrance profile. This is premium Longjing tea to blend with very fragrant sweet osmanthus. I don't have ever tried Longjing tea or ever smell osmanthus. Osmanthus, this flower has very long-lasting, long-lasting sweet flowery aroma. Okay, this is the tea I would like to share with you today. This live stream will be divided into two parts. The first hour, I'll focus on this Osmanthus Longjing green tea. Even you are new to this tea, you'll never try any Chinese green tea. Don't worry, in this tea class, I will show you how to bring this tea the correct way. And besides, I will explain all details, features about this tea. For the second section, I will display some handmade, hand-painted, authentic Chinese tea wares. If you're interested in anything we are presenting on live stream, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Okay. During our tea class, if you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay. This tea is from Chinese Zhejiang province, Hangzhou city. First of all, connection. Okay. For the moment, the connection is not good. I'm gonna write. This tea, to brew good cup of Longjing green tea. Generally, we need to pay attention to 3 points in for Chinese tea. The first thing we call tea to water ratio. Tea to water ratio for this tea 1 to 50. Like if your teapot is 150 ml, you can take 3 grams. And for water temperature, this tea I would recommend. I recommend to use 85 Celsius degree, steeping time of 15 seconds. Okay. For sure, this steeping regarding a steeping time and the steeping time depends on your personal preference. If you think this steeping time is too strong for you or your tea to water ratio is too high, you can always smartly adjust your steeping time. As usual, this tea, let's have a general look. This tea physically, I say it's a blended Osmanthus Longjing tea. However, because this tea, compared with dry tea, the dry osmanthus flower, they are more light. So when I take the tea from the tea bag, the flowers actually they drop into the bottom of the tea bag. So when now you see this tea, you barely see too much osmanthus flower. Regarding Longjing tea, there's very unique feature of a Longjing tea. You can notice that Longjing tea is it's very flat. It looks so flat. Please look at the color. This color, Longjing tea, has a typical yellowish green color, and besides, it's flat. Okay, this is the very beautiful, physically very delicate, very beautiful. This is reason why I recommend you to bring with a transparent teapot. This teapot is a new arrival. This one. This teapot is fit for the cold bring. The cold bring, especially for the summertime. Here there's a spout. I'm gonna use this transparent teapot to bring our Osmanthus Longjing tea today. In Chinese tea ceremony, it requires also this glass cup. This is not ordinary glass cup. You can notice that this glass cup comes with the spout. What's the function of this fei cup? In Chinese, we call it as gong dao bei. The function of this fei cup, gong dao bei, is to spare tea fairly equally into every teacup for each person. This is gong dao bei, and this is my teacup. Now we can start our tea ceremony. Any questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Okay. Okay. The first step in Chinese tea ceremony, we call it as preheating process. The importance of the preheating process, I always repeat again and again in every tea class. This step, preheating step, is necessary and inevitable because which can help, which will be very helpful for the a better tea flavor and the fragrance. Now, how to do it? It's very simple. We just pour water, hot water into this water. It's very full. Reheat the teapot and the fei cup as well. And the teacup. And the teacup. Okay. For the moment, we are boiling our tea, our water. Water temperature for this tea, appropriate temperature will be around 95 Celsius degree. Generally, for bring Chinese fine green tea, we always recommend you to lower your water temperature. Please do not use too hot water because very high water temperature will cause the tea unpleasant intensity, and besides astringency and bitterness. This is blended Osmanthus Longjing green tea I want to share with you today. Here our temperature around 95 Celsius degree. Pour some water gently into the teapot. And then shake. We shake several times. Smell it. Wow. This. There's a wonderful, sweet, flowery osmanthus aroma and Longjing green tea fragrance just overflowing. Now we continue. Please look at this beautiful, uh, so lovely. Look at this beautiful green color. Now just pour tea out. Let's look at the first infusion. First infusion. The first infusion has a very bright, beautiful, clear, yellowish green color. The tea soup has a light, sweet, flowery aroma. Morning teacher is always a great pleasure to listen to your lessons where you illustrate the wonderful gifts from health, content, intimacy. Thankful for everything. Good morning, Franco. Good morning. For the moment, we are bringing a very fragrant blended Osmanthus Chinese Longjing tea. I'm gonna try the first. This is our first infusion. Wow. It's a wonderful blended tea. It tastes very mellow and fresh. Because this is this this tea uh, this tea now when you see it you barely see any you barely see sweet osmanthus flower just like what I explained because this dry flower is light so with when we put okay generally the flowers will drop into the bottom of the tea bag. So when you take the tea away, you barely see these osmosis. Now I will show you the tea making process of this blended tea. Okay, second. Let me try. Let me drink one more time. Very fresh and sweet. This tea, this Longjing tea, although this Longjing tea is blended mixture with sweet osmosis, however, this tea, I don't know the exactly ratio between the Longjing tea and osmosis flower. This is secret for the tea artisan tea maker, but I can tell you that this tea still remains 70% of original Longjing dragon well green tea flavor text and 30% of sweet osmosis taste. This is great because generally for the tea for the fragrant flowers such as osmanthus, when you smell it, it's very it's a kind of pleasant, how you blend with the tea. There's a very obvious thing could happen that because this flower is such fragrant. Sometimes if you don't control the ratio between the tea and the flower, this flower will immediately cover the original tea fragrance and flavor. For this tea, personally I like very much because when I drink this tea, I can still enjoy the wonderful, unique dragon well green tea fragrance and flavor. Now I will show you the tea making process. Okay. Um, Very nice. Hi, Jay. Yes, yeah. Okay, welcome. I hope this video shows very well how our tea maker to blend osmanthus and Longjing tea. Uh, if you're interested to drink a premium pure Longjing tea in our tea shop, we are selling a very high quality Longjing tea as well. However, this one, technically, this one, beside the Longjing tea flavor taste, this tea also blended tea is also a mixture accompanied with a light, sweet, Osmanthus unique flavor. Uh, if you never try, if a Chinese beginner, you personally you like sweet, natural, sweet, flowery aroma. This tea I strongly recommend to you. And besides, this tea are very suitable for cold green as cold green, cold green. Teacher's skill in describing the characteristics of the tea in its details is gift that few people have. Teacher, may you be blessed. Thank you, Franco. It takes very portable, I imagine. I don't have ever smelled osmanthus. Osmanthus flower has a very pleasant, sweet, delicious food aroma. This uh, osmanthus, this osmanthus, we in China we also use use osmanthus to blend with black tea and oolong as well, or white tea. What's called tea? Osmanthus. You can see our title. Yeah, I got this this tea a little bit. The title is a little osmanthus. Osman. You can just check our title, our live stream title. You'll see it because this tea has such a long title to write. Longjing tea, we also literally you can also call it a dragon well green tea. Dragon well green tea. How can we reach? What do you mean by it? If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Wow, it tastes so refreshing. This tea, in summertime, if you want to prepare a healthy, palatable tea beverage, this tea I strongly recommend to do the cold brew. Okay, now we continue our second infusion. Second infusion. Stepping down 15 seconds. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. This is our second infusion. Look at this. Second infusion still remains infusion. Look at such beautiful yellowish, green, yellowish green color. Every every sip tastes so sweet, refreshing. This tea remains a great Longjing tea, unique flavor, um, and besides, accompanied with natural, pleasant, sweet, osmanthus flowery aroma. This osmanthus aroma is very light, it's very elegant. It's not strong, it's not intense at all. drinking every sip, I feel so relaxed and relieved. This is this tea. This tea, I sincerely recommend to you, especially in hot summer. You want to get something takes refreshing, sweet, fragrant. This is a great. This is great tea for you. Interesting. This is since the only tea with osmosis I ever tried was an oolong. You didn't know about the scenting green tea with osmosis. Yes. Yeah, scenting. Yeah, this kind of scented osmosis green teas are also very famous. Is in Hangzhou. In Hangzhou, there's also a famous black tea called the Jiuqu Hongmei. In our tea shop, it was selling this Jiuqu Hongmei and scented osmanthus Jiuqu Hongmei black tea. This tea, osmanthus, because it has a very pleasant, sweet, really sweet, like sweet like nectar fragrance, very sweet, very long-lasting, intense. It's a great flower to blend with other tea. However, this tea personally I like very much, because this tea compared with other blended tea, this tea still remains the Longjing tea characteristics, not to cover the tea original flavor taste. Hello, hello. This is our second infusion. When you drink this tea, and uh, as the osmosis fragrance is very light, uh, it's very subtle. When you drink it, first of all, you will enjoy Longjing unique flavor taste. Uh, Probably are curious what tastes like Longjing tea. This is gonna to try by yourself, because when I say Longjing unique flavor and taste means this tea, Longjing tea can reach such a reputation in China. This is one of the most famous green tea. This is, we call it as the top one, the most famous green tea. It's characterized, it featured by its unique flavor. What's the why it makes so unique? Because Longjing tea, first of all, the tea making craftsmanship is very unique and complex. If you are interested in how it tastes like, you can go to check our previous Longjing green tea live stream. I can tell you it tastes very smells. It tastes very mellow, and mellow flavored, flavored with the tea soup with appropriate baking fragrance. It's not, the baking level is not high. It comes with the fragrance of baking aroma, and if the quality is good enough, it probably the tea Longjing tea probably has a very delicate floral fragrance as well. Uh, this tea this tea is very. If you never try any Chinese fine green tea, or you Chinese tea in this tea, I strongly recommend to you, because you see I just bring with a transparent tea bowl, teapot. It doesn't require very strict brewing skill, and besides this tea, you can bring any kind of water temperature will be okay, uh, because this tea it's blended scented with osmosis. So when you drink it, in the beginning probably you don't notice too much, but in the end of tasting, well, there's a subtle fragrance Osmanthus fragrance. You notice that, and this is a great point and great charm of this tea. Yeah, exactly. Osmosis works very well as coexistence with tea rather than overpowering the tea taste. Thank you for giving us an insight of this special combination. Thank you. Teacher, you are so nice always and so valuable to everyone. Your live stream for me is point where the culture rich iced tea is the count to keep up. Thank you, Frank. After drinking it, this tea, scented tea, has a great sweet aftertaste. This is also a great proof of this Longjing tea quality. The fragrance aroma is very light, very gentle. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in our bio. Look at this. Look at this beautiful fresh green. This tea has such fresh green color. Very beautiful. Look at this. Besides, it's very complex. The tea leaves looks very complex. Just don't even I don't compare the flavor, taste, fragrance with green teas from other country. Just look at the physical appearance, the grade of tea leaves. Generally, Chinese fine green tea physically, just physically, I don't compare even the taste and flavor. It's much better. It's much better than the tea from other country because for such tea, even nowadays, to find green tea, most of them are still hand manual pickup. It means pick up by our tea farmers' hands, one by one. This is the criteria. One of physical appearance is uh, one of the most important criteria for a green tea because in our Chinese tea professional sensory Chinese tea evaluation, physical appearance, this aspect plays even reach 25%, 25% of the total score. And there's no any the tea, there's no any green tea from other country could evaluate the way we Chinese do. It's impossible. That's why in China we barely drink any green tea from other countries. It's possible because we get used to look at the beautiful tea leaves when we bring it. We can bring with a glass cup. This is the reason why we, not because we don't want to drink. We are very we too conservative. We don't drink the tea from our country because just from the certain criterias, it can tea from other country can never reach our criteria. This is the reason. As you, this is a grand pleasure to bring this tea with a transparent teapot glass cup. So, final questions? It takes umami and very fresh, naturally sweet. When you receive this tea, the best way to store Chinese green tea is when sealed well and stored in your refrigerator because a low temperature can help remain maximum green tea flavor, taste, fragrance. Don't put in your room, just put in your refrigerator, which is very different from other Chinese tea like black tea or white tea, oolong dark tea. Put yellow tea and a green tea. I always recommend you to seal well and put in refrigerator. Is there an area where usually you have osmosis flower from to use blending with tea? This tea is this tea is from Hangzhou city and Hangzhou. One day if you get chance to visit this city, especially in the blossoming osmanthus season, autumn, September, October, the entire city when you walk in, just walking, especially after raining, the whole city is foot is filled up with this sweet osmanthus aroma. Generally, it's planted in the south, the south. To tell us to choose your elegance, so excuse to the point of believing that you possess an extraordinary vision of beautiful things. Thank you, Franco. This is a new tea. The basic the tea is from the spring season, and this is a new tea. This tea came up from now is last month. New, quite new tea. Melon's Longjing tea flavor with a great subtleness of a sweet osmanthus aroma. After drinking it, your entire mouth will be surrounded by this beautiful, sweet, sweet, subtle, natural scents from the tea, Longjing tea, and osmanthus. I'll continue on our third infusion. This teapot, I recommend to you. This one is very practical to use. Do the cold bring all kinds of green tea, yellow tea, high grade white tea. Look at that. Very elegant. Thank you. So if I heard right, it was Hangzhou, yeah, Hangzhou. I just saw that. Yeah, Hangzhou, yeah, Hangzhou, definitely. Smell wise, so this Longjing tea has a so natural, refreshing floral aroma mixture with a sweet, flowery osmanthus fragrance. That's very delicate, extremely delicate and exquisite. This blended osmanthus Longjing tea highly recommend to you. If you are you often attend our live stream, personally, I I present share more pure Chinese tea. But once I can choose a blended tea to share with you in front of you to enjoy with you means I personally like it. And this is like a conversation about quality. I never I never random choose something to sell in our tea shop. Once I can keep this tea